I surf now.
Oh yeah, we surf, don't we? I forgot what to say.
So anywhere where there's a strong surf, I'll go. We love Steve Bruce. Oh, bloody Sean!
Yeah. Sean.
Big Daishi. And at the
And he
start,
signed
it was like all lovely messages, and by the end, people had no clothes on, snogging, licking each other, right? All mad messages to us. But it was great. Ask me anything.
Trevor.
So if you're enjoying our content, hit that subscribe button now and be in with a chance to win a signed copy of our very own book, Happily Never After. Hello and welcome to this week's Ask Me Anything with me, Abby Clancy.
And me, Peter Crouch.
What are you laughing
I was
at?
just laughing, something off camera. It was very funny.
I'm glad I can still make you laugh, hon.
Yeah, you are good. You are good. I'll give you that. Right, ask us anything. This is the podcast where you can ask us literally anything. We always enjoy it, don't we?
We do.
Do you want to crack straight
Let's
on?
crack straight on.
Okay. Marinda says, what do you both like to do on your date nights together?
Oh, God. Date nights have changed over the years. My God. You know, I think we differ now because I literally just want to sleep. I like a pamper sesh. Like my ideal date is like stay a night in a hotel, gorgeous dinner, few drinks, massage, facial, amazing film, bed.
Sounds all right to me, to be fair.
To be fair, it's a great day. It's a great day. Yeah, I'm into that. I like that as well. I do like a nice meal out somewhere.
Yeah. We love food, don't we?
Yeah, we don't really do it on our own enough, I think. You know, we've got a crew of us most of the time, haven't we?
We like our nice little Friday family date night,
Oh, yeah.
which our friend Ali, he's from Rome, most incredible chef. We go to his restaurant and, my mouth's watering.
Buenissimo.
Buenissimo.
Like a mama used to make it, eh?
Yeah. Gorgeous. And Pete talks to him with an Italian accent, which cracks me up.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. Exactly. So we do like that, but we definitely do need to do more date nights together. What's your perfect
Do
date?
you know what we haven't done for ages? The cinema. Quite like a cinema sesh.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? We haven't done that much.
The last film we saw was the Bob Marley movie.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I've been dying to watch that. Was that good?
That's good. That's good. It's a bit of a it's a bit more of a recap on his life than the full story. It's very quick and vague.
Yeah.
I felt. I want a bit more grit.
I wanted it all access all areas. Felt like it was a bit of like it was
A
very
summary.
much, but it's still amazing.
He was fabulous, the guy.
Yeah.
Fabulous. But yeah,
Was
we
good.
need more date. I was. Oh no, I'll save that. My fucking wine to you.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week if he's still alive. Okay. Hi both. I'm not usually a podcast person, but I've been listening to you guys since day one and I absolutely love it. The dynamic between you two is hilarious. My partner and I are getting married in the summer, which we are so excited for. It's been pretty busy with all the planning and the prep. And I know the day itself will fly by so quickly. Do you have any last minute advice you can share as the big day approaches? Abby, any beauty tips or bridal prep you can recommend, Amy? Well, Amy, I had an absolute disaster on my wedding because the night before the wedding, I was supposed to get my hair and makeup done and JJ had a car crash.
Oh, God.
Someone hit her car. So thank God she was okay, which was the main thing. So
Yeah.
obviously, you know, putting things into perspective, I didn't care because, you know, JJ was safe. But yeah, it was a bit of a like, oh my God. So I had to do my own makeup. But I think with the wedding, we've just recently been on a big family reunion trip.
Yeah.
And we were talking about my wedding and we were like, the decisions we made on that wedding were just bonkers. And I think you've got to be selfish in your wedding. You've just got to do you, which I find very difficult to do because I'm a giver and I like to make sure everyone else is happy. But the older I get, I'm like, you know, it's your wedding, it's your day. What do you think?
I think we made loads of errors. You know what I mean? We're completely different people now. We really, like, seriously.
It's insane. I had a child on a harp singing "You Are So Beautiful" in the church.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj was part of our wedding, and you know, obviously not in person, but you know, I haven't listened to her before or since.
My dessert was a boiled egg. So it looked like egg and soldiers, but it was like a mango dip with like shortbread.
Yeah, and passion fruit, wasn't it?
Passion fruit, like what
Lovely.
the fuck?
Also, what my thing was is don't go like it's so easy on the night before the wedding when you see everyone like getting too excited and like thinking that's the party. And I think
Sorry, like you went to bed at 6 a.m.
No.
well, that's what I mean. And my mates who stayed up with me, some of them didn't even make the after party like at the wedding because they were like, mate, I'm bits here. Like, I've got to go to bed.
You were
Like,
up still, Ross.
Yeah.
Last man standing.
Yeah,
Me and Dion.
Yeah, Dion Dublin.
Dion Dublin, what a guy.
He did all the music for the
Yeah.
wedding.
So yeah, I
Great.
would do you. Try not to worry about everyone else. Take it in. Enjoy the day. Don't get too drunk the night before.
Stay cool.
Beauty sleep. And, you know, makeup. You know what I did as well? I completely changed my look.
Yeah.
Like I had a red lip, I had red nails, which was great and fun at the time. But I think always go classic. And don't try and change yourself too much.
Just be you.
Be you.
And also, if you can, get a photo booth on the dance floor.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the best thing we did at the wedding.
So our wedding started off really lovely. So we had the photo booth, and you know the guests would be given a picture, and the other picture went in the book.
Brilliant.
And at the
they
start,
signed
it was like all lovely messages, and by the end, people had no clothes on, snogging, licking each other, right? All mad messages to us. But it was great.
Yeah,
But
there
just
was-
have that memory. We haven't even got our wedding photos. That is our wedding album.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they were great photos.
It's a bit more personal than that, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
Everyone's having good times. They wouldn't normally do photos like that if there was a professional photographer in the room.
Yeah.
They would do photos.
Slightly more demure.
Slightly, yeah. These were like, we had a prop box.
Yeah.
It was not a squat box, a prop box. And it was fantastic in there. It was brilliant.
Love it.
All right, one here from D. First of all, I've just got to big up the pod. Unreal. My question is, how many teams can Abbey name that Peter has played for? Bonus points for naming the managers.
Ooh.
Go.
Southampton.
Oh, wasn't it?
QPR.
Do you want to do managers? At the same
QPR
time?
was Harry Redknapp.
No, but carry on. Southampton. I've got a clue. You've just said it.
Oh, Harry Redknapp. Harry Redknapp. QPR. I know the manager didn't like you and you got shipped off to Norwich.
No,
or...
Jerry loved me, but carry on.
Oh, okay. You played somewhere in Sweden. Norwich.
Give you that. Yes.
Portsmouth.
Yes.
Harry Redknapp again.
Yeah.
Stoke. Tony Pulis. Liverpool. Rafa. Tottenham. Harry Redknapp. England. Capello. Is that it?
I say you did pretty well there.
Really, I was not expecting
Like, that's blown my mind. Well done.
that.
Is that all of them?
Well, no, I think there's
Did you say Pompey? Did you miss Pompey?
No, so
Burnley.
Pompey.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Burnley.
Yeah.
Tony Pulis.
No.
He's a friend.
Steve Bruce.
No.
I love Steve Bruce. Oh, bloody Sean. I love Sean.
Sean.
Big Daishi. Yeah, Burnley Daishi. That's it.
Not bad, that, babe.
That's all your
That was
teams?
good going. I think that's all my teams. I'm trying to think. You missed one. Yeah.
Southampton, Pompey, Norwich, Sweden, QPR, Tottenham, Liverpool, Burnley,
Stoke.
England, Stoke.
Said them.
I said, yeah.
One missing.
10 teams.
Didn't have a great time and when I was there and you weren't with me in the Midlands.
Oh, Aston Villa.
Not bad.
Fuck them. If they weren't nice to you, babe.
No, they were lovely to me.
God,
and
Villa.
It's a great club and I love playing.
God knows who your manager was there.
Yeah, no, you bypassed that one.
Steve McLaren.
No, but good, it's good. That was England manager. Played under him. No, listen, she did very well there.
Well done, Ab. I'm impressed.
I don't think anyone has played for as many teams than you in the Premier League.
There's a few.
Is there?
I think I'm like on the list just below the ones who played the most, but yeah, I'm on the list. A lot of Premier League teams there. A lot of great experiences.
Shows that you're in high demand.
That's what it is, babe.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Hi, Pete. Hi, Pete and Abby. I love the pod. My question is for Peter. I've just come across the clip of Smithy from Gavin and Stacey giving the England players a motivational speech. What I was wondering is how many takes did that take and how did the players react to being involved in something like that? Travis?
Yeah, great question. Because it was one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen from James Corden. It was amazing. Came in, we were told literally, we'd done a serious meeting in the team room, so we were already in there. We were about to fly out for the World Cup. And they said, look, James Corden's going to come in, do a sketch, and your only brief is to not laugh. Try your best not to laugh. And then he walks in.
I think Ashley was laughing, wasn't he?
Well, there was smirks all over. Like, we found it really, because it was very funny. And he did it in one take. He was told he had one take, 10 minutes to get this in.
Well, he's a pro, old
and
James.
he literally did that, and it was amazing to see. And then kind of bowled out, and that was it. And then we got on the flight, to go. So yeah, literally one take. But like you can see with everyone, with our reactions, like, we were laughing, and it was very funny. It was good. But yeah, I was so impressed.
Just talk about that when you ever bump into each other now and again, do you?
Yeah, I mean, every now and then it resurfaces, like obviously with YouTube and stuff, like people, probably youngsters who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And so lots of people still ask you about it.
I like the Ricky Gervais sketch.
With Stephen Merchant.
Yeah.
Me and Rooney.
Yeah. So funny.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
It's epic.
That is good.
It is good, yeah. I mean,
Ricky's unbelievable though, isn't he?
Yeah, like I do love him. And I think they're very good as well.
Oh, yeah, very, very good.
Warwick Davis. It was great.
Okay, question for you both. I'm 37 next month. When do you think the midlife crisis happens? When are we too old to go to a festival? I went big weekend and felt too old. I know you're both around the same age and probably most people that listen to this cast are too. It's just the same music that I grew up with. I love the pod. Day one listener, first time caller, Andy. I think you're only as old as the woman you feel. No, you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah.
So 900 for me.
But there is also festivals that cater for everyone. Like, I mean, if you go to it used to be V Festival, what's that? Is it Reading and Leeds now?
Reading and Leeds, everyone's 12 in denim hot pants.
We'd done that, and immediately I thought, I'm a bit old for this. And then
It's so annoying because they have such a great lineup, Reading and Leeds.
They do. It's very like indie
Reading
rock,
and
isn't
Leeds.
it?
And I really want to go, but I don't want to be surrounded by children.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Stay at home if I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, but we can go to like Isle of Wight Festival. It's a little bit more kind of older crowd, like great vibe. Still young people there, but like not. You don't feel out of place.
Yeah.
Glastonbury?
Glastonbury. You didn't feel at all like that, did you?
I felt one of the youngest there, actually.
There was like 6-month-old babies there, and then there was like 60-year-old.
I don't agree with the baby in a festival.
Anything.
Don't you?
No.
The little ear protectors on them.
No, I absolutely, totally disagree with it.
How come?
I just don't think you should have brand new babies in crowds where, number one, it's full of germs, mass people. There's people who are drunk, there's smoke, loud noise. I am, I know a lot of people disagree with me, but for me, it's an absolute hard no.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you made a quite good case to be fair.
Yeah, but there is, because Glastonbury's so rigged, there are parts that you can go to. You're just thinking of favorite parts that we go to. Like there is some loud banging music. Like we like that because we're all adults.
I don't know, just imagine being a little newborn baby, like how scared you'd be.
Be a bit of a sensory overload, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sensory overload. You've been in the womb for like 9 months and you come out and you're like, oh my God,
I'm not sure if they bring like fresh out the oven ones.
They do.
But,
I've seen newborns there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes people are kind of at one with the earth, and they go and do different things instead of getting smashed and looking to the Arctic monkeys.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion. Like people are allowed, especially on this. Ask me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're asking you the question. You got to give your answers.
But yeah, you're never too old to go for a festival. Live, life, love.
Yeah.
That's another quote from you.
Live,
isn't
laugh, love.
it? Live, laugh, love. That's right, babe. God, it's profound, aren't you? All right. Hey guys, great pod, big fan. This is a message mainly for Crouchy. Sorry, Abby. I caught up on an old episode. You both talked about visiting New Zealand, Australia. You should do it. I live in Auckland, so Crouchy, if you make it down this part of the world and have time for a round of golf, sorry again, Abby, hit me up. I'm a member at Titirangi Titirangi Golf Club, famous for having the same course architect as the guy that did Augusta, Alistair Mackenzie. Alternatively, I'm lucky enough to have a few clients who are members at a very nice club, Tirai, about an hour's drive north of Auckland. So I'm sure I could get us there if you have time to tee up. If not, then grow up. Top tip, Vanuatu is quite close to New Zealand, relatively speaking. You could visit there as well. Yeah, I mean, Vanuatu is a place that it was new to me on the football podcast that I do, that Be It Crutch podcast. And we talked about Vanuatu. I had no idea it existed. It's an island, like not far, sort of that type place of the world. But
I think now the kids are getting older, we're definitely thinking of venturing out into more.
Yeah.
Going to different holidays. You know, we'd love to do like a tour around America, do Australia, Asia.
And
New Zealand's beautiful, right?
Yeah, I've heard New Zealand's lovely.
Lard John said it was the best place he's ever been to.
Yeah.
Stunning place.
And the weather's a bit more manageable compared to Australia.
I surf now.
Oh, yeah, we surf, don't we? I forgot. I was supposed to say.
So anywhere where there's a strong surf, I'll go.
Right, okay. Listen, I'm up for New Zealand. Are you?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And our kids are so good on a long flight.
I mean, that is a long flight.
I love being on the
Might be a
plane
little
though.
stopover. I love the plane.
I do.
Best part of your holiday is because we're proper excited, aren't you? Mind you, on the way back, it's depressing.
Also, I mean, that's a long time to be on a plane.
Yeah.
What is it, like 24 hours?
Yeah. I think you'd have to stop somewhere.
You just go to Dubai or Singapore, is it? Usually?
Yeah. Your old stomping ground, P.
But you could have a couple of little days
Yeah.
there.
That's what my friend did. She went the other way because it was cheaper. I think she stopped in America, but then stayed in America for like 2 days. And then,
It's the way to do it.
yeah.
Although we did that once when we were going to do, the Maldives and said, we'll do a little stopover so we could get a good night's sleep. They lost all our bags. So Pete sent me to the hotel and went back to the airport to try and retrieve the bags. And they wouldn't let me in the room because Pete took the passport, so they wouldn't let me check in. So I was sitting in the lobby till 2-3 a.m. and the flight was at 6. So we may as well just stayed on the bloody direct flight.
I do remember that, yeah.
Fucking nightmare.
It's all fun and games, isn't it?
Okay, hi guys. I love the pod. It's incredible. As it gets me through some lonely times, I live on my own and you guys provide a lot of laughs. My question is, if, God forbid, your house was burning down and everyone was out, but you were the last one in there with a few seconds spare, niche, I know, what 3 items would you save? Abby, don't save the fleece dressing gown, and Pete, leave the cardies alone, anon. So I often think of this, and I have just ordered a metal box.
No, you haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
No,
You've got
I
a
have.
grab bag. You've ordered yourself a grab bag.
Obviously, with that government thing that came out, I got like a little bit worried. And I do think, what's the most precious thing in your house? You know, I've got like Sophia's baby grow that she came home from the hospital in. Because the most important things, like, I actually couldn't care if my house burnt down. But what I'd care about is my
Well,
precious...
you would slightly care.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'd be able to rebuild it and do it exactly how I wanted it. Slightly hoping it does. So I bought this metal box. I haven't got round to doing it yet. But that's on my list to do in September when I clean the garage out. Or when Pete, he promised me. You know, I was listening to one of our podcast clips. It came up on my Instagram. And it was like, oh, babe, would you really love it if I got someone in and emptied the garage out for you? Like, he's full of shit. You just make out to the nation that you're so thoughtful, and you're not.
Oh, no, I didn't want to say I was thoughtful.
But do you know how much that'd mean to me?
Listen, I'll get that done for you, babe. Listen, I'm quite forgetful. I did forget that. I don't look at the garage. I mean, I don't. But I know it makes you very happy if it was organised. So I'll write that. I'll jot that down in my notes,
Please do.
and I'll sort that for you.
Okay.
No problem. What would I get? I don't know what I'd get. I'd definitely I want the photos of the kids and things like that. They're all on the phone, aren't they? So you kind of need to grab that because the photos.
We need
are
to get that
important.
hard drive, which no one knows where it is. Do you know that hard drive? All the Sophia when she was born. I need to find that actually.
Yeah. There's a lot of photos on there. Things like that. I think they're precious. They're things you can't get back. But other than that, you know what I mean. Obviously, you get your family out. Obviously, but
No, they're out.
They're out already.
Golf clubs.
Check it once.
Yeah. Golf clubs, hat trick ball, and some photos.
Nice.
Right, highlight of my week. listen to you, to the three of you. My question is, if you were to have another baby, would you have a preference of gender? Do you find any gender harder than the other?
I would love another baby. I love babies. But I'd have to, retire from the pod. Because number one, you wouldn't want to work with me when I'm pregnant because you don't like me enough as it is.
We love you, babe. That's not true. We don't like you pregnant. That's also true.
Yeah.
I love the name Lucian for a boy. I wanted to call one of ours Lucian, but you said no.
Would you rather
Lucian?
have a boy if you had?
I love Lucian and I love Misty for a girl. Allegra. Boys are just gorgeous. But I don't know if, because my boys are just so mollycoddled. They're very cuddly.
Yeah, and the girls are amazing. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard, isn't it? But if you
I think the girls would like a girl. I don't know. Do you know what? As long as they were healthy, it doesn't matter. But boys and girls are completely different and a totally different workload.
I think girls are more hard work in general, really.
Listen, I agree.
It doesn't change, does it?
No.
So,
What would you like?
I absolutely don't want another baby, so I'm fine.
But what
I'm not
if
even entertaining this question.
if you had to pick?
I don't know, because they bring you so much joy in different ways, don't they? It's hard one to call. But, because our last two have been boys, so it feels like we should go girl. But then it'd be so weird having two girls and then a little girl.
Yeah.
The
age difference.
Whereas the boys are actually could be a gang.
I thought you'd say girl because the girls are, daddy's girls.
They look after their dads, don't they?
Jack's in this new phase now of like saying sorry for everything. Yesterday he was like, Mum, I'm sorry for eating them Oreos. Like that's what you're saying. Mum, I'm sorry for just saying sorry for like the most random things.
But because he says sorry, like he knows that it gets a lovely reaction. Maybe if you say sorry for something and you're only a baby, you go, "Oh, Jack, that is so lovely," and I think he gets a buzz off us going, "Oh, look at him."
Yeah.
Even though he's just eating the Oreos.
Yeah.
It's his way of getting away with it.
They're just like, they both want to sleep in our bed and they both want to sit on my knee. And I'm like, I have to have one on each knee.
God.
And they just fight each other. Like if there's one toe on the other one, they just batter each other. It's
they've started the fighting now.
It's so
That's good. It'll soften them up for later in life though, won't it?
Johnny, when you see the tongue.
And the tongue comes out.
I literally, I could see it. Like if I'm like cooking or doing something and I see the tongue, I just have to grab him because he's about to attack.
He's ready to go.
It's mad.
The tongue. He runs around with his tongue out. He's getting aggressive. All right.
Yeah, I'd love another baby.
Okay. Well, stay tuned, guys.
You should moonlight as a nanny.
No, I don't want to look after it.
Just want to look at it
Yeah.
for a little bit. Okay, another one here. Hey, so I have a really random question. Where do you store all your trophies and caps, etc.? My boyfriend told me about how players get a cap after every game for England and absolutely blew my mind. Ever since, occasionally it pops into my head. I just think, where do you store these? Do you have an outhouse filled with them? Are they in a room in your house or are they just in a box in the loft?
So I don't really like all that tack around the house, to be honest.
That really surprises me, Abby.
No joke.
All that shite that I've worked all my life to get.
There is a lot of, I got all Pete's England caps framed and the back, I've got this amazing framer, Marcus, and he's just so creative and he works a lot with Kit Kemp, who's an incredible interior designer, and a lot in like the, what's that hotel that we like in Soho?
Ham Yard.
Like the Ham Yard Hotel, like all the frames are just so gorgeous and he hand makes them all. And he, with Andrew Martin, me and Marcus and Martin designed these frames and the back of it are pages from Pete's books.
I didn't know that. I've seen the frames. I didn't realise that's the back of it.
So the pages of my books are behind all the caps.
But the problem is Pete's...
Could you read it if it was like freestanding, you mean?
Yeah, you can read it.
You can read it, but it's like they're only like out of a book.
Yeah, I get you. Sorry. That's amazing.
Yeah, but they're all mounted on the caps. But like obviously for the kind of the feng shui,
Yeah.
I've got 42 England caps, right?
Yeah.
So 42 didn't really work. So we've got 30 mounted, and then the rest in a 12 in the loft.
Yeah.
You know, Martin from Andrew Martin is just incredible at, you know, decorating a room. Obviously, sounds ridiculous to say that, but he did all the shelves and, you know, with Pete's match balls and his trophies and his man of the match champagnes all in Pete's office, so it looks really good.
It does look good, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great, and it's like it's a bit shriny a bit, but like Ab did it for me, and it's lovely, and it's nice going in there and kind of reminiscing because even though I've got a big photo of my scissor kick on not a photo, a picture in a frame of the scissor kick I scored for Liverpool. So like you just remember the moments, you know, the moment I scored the goal that got Tottenham in the Champions League, you know,
and your boots, you got your
AC
first pair of
Milan
boots.
goal and things like that. It's great, you know. And there's also, you know, not just me. There's pictures of the kids in there.
Yeah.
It's nice to sit in the office. I've got a TV in there now as well.
done very
So
well to
I
do
actually don't come out a lot. Mainly where I live.
It's a
And
funny
it looks
tradition.
cool. It doesn't look like that typical frame shit, because I had all your shirts framed, didn't I, years ago? They've gone. But it's still, you know, it has to fit in the aesthetic of the house.
Still
So
looks good.
It looks fab.
Yeah.
It's good.
Although we need a rug for there. I need to call James from Kendall
Okay.
and get my rug for in there.
All right, well,
Actually-
we'll do the rug chat maybe off camera.
Yeah, sorry.
It is a funny tradition, the caps, though. Do you know anything about that? Like, why you get them or anything?
Yeah, do you know why, baby? Actually, it actually came from cricket. And they were presented cricket caps.
Well, they wear caps when you play cricket,
Exactly
don't they?
right, yeah. And I think, you know, football decided that was a good idea to do. And it's a lovely thing to be gifted. There's a few like golden caps, you know, you get 100 caps. Like, you know,
Did you not get one of them?
Bex, Ashley. No, I didn't quite get to 100. There's a few that make
Oh, yeah,
100.
it's just for England, isn't it?
Okay, last one. Hey, Abby and Pete, love the pod. Great, keep up the great work. My question is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why?
I'm ready for a change. I would like...
Too settled, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's
Need to throw a little hand grenade in there.
Yeah.
No, I
Let's
think,
bomb the place and
I think,
move on.
you know, when you're born in a country, you think you just got to live there your whole life. The world is huge.
Yeah.
I do agree with this
You can go anywhere.
thought process.
The world is huge and life is short.
Yeah.
Abbey
With
Clancy,
you.
2024.
Abby Clancy, 2024.
The world is big and life is short.
Yeah. You can go anywhere. Like, you don't, and you can live a different life and a different way of life. Like, I'm craving that. I would, you know, obviously my dream is, you know, more land and the ponies and just having that life. But you could do that anywhere. Because we were even saying, like, imagine like packing everything up and just opening a little tiki bar on the beach somewhere in like the Caribbean, or
That would be so frigging good,
I'd just
wouldn't
be
it?
so chilled.
Well, now that we're surfers, babe, we could do that. It would be
And I think for the kids, just like the education and culture they could get from traveling. Like one of Pete's friends from the golf club, he, you know, sold his business and took all his kids out for 3 years and just traveled the world.
Yeah.
And I know that's obviously
An ideal
impossible
world.
and
Yeah.
ideal for 99.9% of the population, but he just said it was fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah,
And
just
I
doing
would,
something like that. I also think that, you know, that can give you so much more than actually school can. Do you know what I mean? Like going and sitting in the classroom. Of course, everyone has to do that. You have to learn do your lessons, what have you, and get your grades and your GCSEs and A levels,
the
whatever. But think of the life skills, and you can pick up a different language. You know, like the things you've seen is gonna stand you, and you'll always have conversation. You know, for forever.
Yeah.
About those experiences.
instead of, I still don't know how to do Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah.
You know, I totally agree. You know, I think like the school system is not for everyone and it doesn't really play on people's strengths. Like I would actually like to open my own school where I'm like, you're great at that. Let's smash that. You're great at that. And, you know, picking out kids' qualities but traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
And even, I always say when we go on holiday, don't I? And you look at beautiful things. I think that is good for the soul.
Yeah, definitely. Looking out into the ocean or something like that.
Yeah,
It's just
feeling the ocean, sea air, like
must be good.
the food, even like your diet would change.
Yeah.
Moving to, Spain and or Italy, Mediterranean diet. Like, why not? I say to you all the time.
Yeah, you do.
We should do therapy crouch around the world and take a year out and just do pods.
Like the friggin' F1, different city every weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we today? Real.
I was going to say real.
Nothing wrong with real.
We're having a really good time.
Real. We'll have a really good time.
That is food for thought, isn't it?
Certainly is. Something to ponder. All right. Well, we could be live from a
Tahiti.
destination next week. We probably won't, but we might be.
We're all talk. I'm still waiting for him to clean the freaking garage out and build me a donkey pen.
I'll sort that, babe. I'll have that done for next week. All right.
You heard it here. Bye.
See you soon, guys.